now let's do the third page, and I'm gonna be using the same, not the same, but the color, the paper I used for the second page, because I kind of like the design is simple and the muted design of this page. Alright, now it's covered with paper, and what we're gonna do is I already cut out a piece of 4 by 5 and write it down for you so you remember. 4 by 5 paper, and I'm going to make a pocket out of this. To do that, I already cut out 2 4 by 1 paper strip and 1 5 by 1 paper strip. Alright, and now we're going to make them, and we're going to make a pocket out of this paper. Now, if you have a scoring tool, you can take them out right now. Now if you want to, you can cut them a bit shorter, a tap shorter, and then taper the edges, but you don't have to. It's just what I like to do, is to make sure that the paper strip won't really show, and to make sure that they really are in there, you know, like they don't hang out of the pocket or anything. So just kind of look at the paper pocket and go ahead and apply some adhesive. Okay, now we're going to put it here. Let's try to center it as much as we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's handmade, you know, so it's okay. Burnish it really well though. You want it to be stuck down really good. If you can, just take your bone footer and go in there even and burnish it. Okay. Now, if you feel like doing something a little bit fancy, you can do it ahead of time. Alright? Do it right now. It's not so smart, but I'm just going to show you, you know, what you can do. If you want to make it fancier, just take your paper punch and punch. Okay, and now we're going to make the things that's gonna go in there. And I want to make a flap thingy so you can open and close. Let's cut a 5-inch strip first. It needs to be 5 by 8. Score F4. Fold it. Finish it. If you want to, you can stick the whole thing in there. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to just put one side in. I think it's a bit, it needs to be a little bit shorter than 5. So let's do 4 7/8 of an inch and see how that's gonna work out. Okay, I think I put the pocket thingy too close together. So let's do 4 1/4, and that 4 3/4, and that sure will work out good for us. Yep, this is good. Okay, you can either do this or you can put this whole thing in there. Either way is fine. So I'm going to cover them with paper and I'll be right back. Hi everyone, so I'm back. Now you can see I have covered this pocket with the paper, and I've covered this little flipbook thingy with paper as well, and I am going to just leave one flap in there, and then we're going to leave another flap outside. Okay, just for fun, you know. And now let's do the back side. So I think I'm going to create a pocket, a lower pocket, like probably here, and have some tags going in, and then we're going to decorate the pocket. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I think it's good. Just burnish it. Alright, back. Now I am going to start placing my flowers. And I'm thinking about using this cute little wood window from Sauce Exhibit Store. And maybe try to arrange my flowers around this cute windows. So I'm going to just put them onto the page first. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, the flowers are all on there now. They're all pretty stuck down, and I'm just going to use some inklings to color them. And I want to keep the color theme of yellow and blue going. And so yeah, I am not going to alter the color too much. The color theme, I mean. So I'm going to use this two color to color these flowers, and probably a green, because I think there's some like really light mint green in this collection as well. So let's just put some water in there and start coloring. Now it's dried, and I think it looks really good. Now if you think it still looks kind of boring, and what you can do is just take your white gel pen, and you could go ahead either draw some foliage or do some dash line across the pocket, so it has more to look at, you know. I think it just looks a lot better with the white color dash line around it. And like I said, if you want to, you could go ahead and add some bling. I don't have bling, so I'm going to use the pearl pen to do this. You know, it's simple, but it still is decorated. You know, it's not like just plain paper elements. It's still kind of fun. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Got something stuck on there, and I have two journaling card here. Of course, you can just put your photos in here. It's a perfect spot for photos. See, like, just say if this is your photo, okay? Of course, it's not going to be that big, but if it's a photo, you can just put right in there and it will not fall out, because the pocket is big enough and it's tight enough to hold your photos and your journaling cards. These two cards are just in there for the look sake, but you don't have to, you know, use them or just put your own photos in there, and I think it looks pretty good. So here it is, this page. Let's give a review. Here's a photo mat. Here's a little thing you can take out, so you have 4 sides to put photos, to put your journaling on. And here is the other side. It's decorative, has a pocket. You can put everything you want in there, like this page. Now let's move on to next page, which actually will be the last page. Now this page, I am not going to do too much to the back, obviously, because it's the last page. You know, for the last page, but I don't want the back side to be too bulky, because, you know, what if you want to set it on a table, right? So I'm not going to do something to do much to the back side. So instead, I am going to do quite a bit to this side, and I am not going to decorate this side too much either, just a little bit, but with some fun elements. Now let's choose the paper I want to use. I want to use this paper, and it's 4 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, so I am now, as you can see, the paper's already on there. So I am going to create a pocket here, and with a flap thingy. So it has like a page you can go open and close, but still a pocket right here, and we can stick photo mats whenever in there. And I'm thinking about making this pocket with a size of, let's just measure it, do a little rough measuring here, because I think this piece is perfect actually. So let's see. I am going to make this 4 by 3.5. So this pocket here is going to be 3.5, and if we're going to add another page to close and open, then that's going to be 3.5 and 8. So let's cut out a piece of cardstock that measures 3.5 and 8. And 8 inches. And then we're gonna go ahead and score at 4 inch. Okay, just round off all the edges, just for fun. Perfect. And we want this pocket to be top open, so we need to cut some strips to connect this part, and this part, alright? Okay, now we have a pocket and a 14 pages. So we're going to just cut some paper elements and just cover the inside here and outside here, and I will be back after I did that. Okay, so I have already put on a pattern paper to cover this little element thing, and I cut out a piece of cardstock that measures 5 by 3 1/4. So I cut out a pattern paper that measures 4 3/4 by 3. Now let's put this on there. Okay, so this is a little tag that's going to go in there, like that. Really fun, right? And what you can do is you could like punch a little thing, a circle here if you want to, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to start to decorate this part, or I'm going to start decorate this tag, whichever I think looks good. And I think I'm going to go for the tag first, because this tag is really not for a really practical use purpose. It's more like for the decoration purpose. So I think I'm going to decorate this tag right now, or not right now, but I am going to decorate this tag, that's what I mean. And I will use this flourish, and this is from Sa. I love her wooden flourishes. They're so beautiful. They're just beautiful things, beautiful product, so nice. I hope she can make more of the wooden flourishes things. If you guys agree, tell her that too, because I just love her wooden flourish. No matter how many she makes, as long as it's wooden flourish, I'll go buy those, because those are just great for everything, like literally everything. Okay, now I found those two clock needle, and think it's gonna look good on this tag. So I'm going to just glue them down. They're not gonna be movable. They're just gonna be stuck down to the page, because I want it to be more of a decorating effect than a interactive element. Okay. And I found this cute little clock that you can find in Sa store. There's a lock set, so there are many different beautiful designed clock thingy in there. Not clock, lock thingy in there. And this is one of them in there. I'm not sure where I'm going to be using it, but I think I will. And I also take a Roman number out and this feather out, just in case I want to use it. And I will go ahead and grab some flowers. Like I said, I want to make this album just filled with flowers, since it looks, flowers. First of all, it's simple to decorate. Second of all, it looks awesome. Everything looks awesome with flower, right? So that's why I'm doing this. So now this is finished, and here is the finished album, and we're so happy. Now let's just take all our pages here and let's just bind them all. We're going to bind them now. Are you excited? I am really excited to be able to finish a mini album in 2 days. I'm really excited. Now, our finished album. I will do a project share, and if you didn't watch the whole process, you can go ahead and just watch a project share. I will show you everything on this album. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye bye.